Oh my goodness, it has been another hot minute.
I've been doing things that they told me I should never do. I've been doing things that they told me I could never do now. Never do, I could never do. I've been looking back and I'm the only one who ever knew. My dreams began to turn out.
What's going on YouTube? My name is Krysten Jansen, online fitness coach for the Natty Hour. Welcome back to my channel. There's been a lot going on. I've had a lot of changes recently. There's been a lot of just amazing things happening, and in all honesty, YouTube hasn't really been my top priority like it has been in the past. In today's video, I'm just going to give you guys just a basic update of what's going on in my life, because this is kind of where I more so share my life with you guys. On other platforms, yes, I still share my life, but it is more informative, educational. But this platform, I like to just kind of document what's going on in my life, and I haven't been doing a good job at that. So I apologize. My number one reason for my lack of documentation is that, you know, my clients from the Natty Hour, they always have been my top priority, but they've been like my top priority lately. And it's just been growing, and I'm investing way more of my time into the Natty Hour. Kyle and I have been making some major changes to the Natty Hour that we're planning on rolling out in 2019. So that's taken up a lot of my time. Having said that though, don't worry, I am looking to get back onto a regular routine with YouTube come 2019, and it's just honestly gonna probably be just one video a week where I sit down and teach you guys something, give you something more educational. If I have something exciting to share with you guys that's going on in my life, of course there will be some vlog style videos incorporated in as well. But for right now, like, I'm not doing anything super exciting worth filming. You know, I'm on my computer a lot, so I mean, I don't have a lot of exciting things to show you guys, but when I do, I will be sure to start filming it and putting out more regular vlogs. But for the time being, until I do anything kind of fun and exciting that's entertaining to watch, this is going to be more educational, and I want to share with you guys my knowledge when it comes to nutrition and training. So having said that, I'm just going to give you guys just a little bit of an update of what's going on with me and everything that's kind of happened since we last had a sit down chat. First thing is, I got a new wall. Pretty cool. Hey, Kyle and our friend DJ put up a nice new wall. We got a nice new couch, so it really inspired me to just sit down and talk with you guys, because, you know, it's a nice little backdrop. It's nice to change up the scenery. Yeah, so that's update number one. Nothing, again, super exciting. Next little update is kind of what's going on with my training and nutrition. That's obviously a hot topic of my channel. I document with you guys what I am doing, my journey when it comes to fitness. So let's start off with my back injury. If you guys are new to my channel, I was planning on competing in provincials for powerlifting in June of 2018, and I ended up actually injuring my lower back at the bottom of a squat in March. I haven't done any of the big three since then. It's been 7 months now, and my back is actually, it's been feeling really good lately. I'm on a very strict regimen where I am just trying to build up that connective tissue. When you go through a back injury, it takes a lot more time than I think people realize. Like, I still get people saying to me, "What, you're not squatting yet? How come? Isn't your back better?" And yes, it is better, but going back into the exercise that actually injured me in the first place too soon can cause you to re-injure the area. So jumping back into squats, just because my back has been feeling better for probably, it's been feeling 99% better for maybe 6 to 8 weeks now. So over 7 months, that's not that long, you know, that my back has been finally feeling pain-free when I'm just doing everyday movements. That's not even when I'm exercising, it's when I'm sitting for too long. You know, I've been focusing on building that connective tissue in a healthy way by paying attention to how I'm sitting. I'm making sure I'm not slouched over, having good posture, bracing my core, all those things that I've been having to relearn over the last 7 months to make sure that I am rebuilding properly so that I can eventually start squatting again. So having said that, I am starting to deadlift again. I do have a video of me deadlifting 95 pounds. I think it was 4 sets of 6. I'll probably overlay it right here for you guys. And this is the first time that I've deadlifted this much since I've injured my back, actually. So this is very exciting for me. I am starting to focus on transitioning back into the big three. And, you know, it's like anything else. Brick by boring brick. I read that the other day. It's not just brick by brick, it's brick by boring brick. And sometimes when you're going through an injury, especially a back injury, it's like watching paint dry. It really is. And it can be very frustrating. It can be very boring. If you guys follow along, you know that some of the mobility movements that I have been doing, I'm still doing them every day, twice a day. Not the most exciting thing in the world. It's boring and I hate it, but I'm still doing it. And I know that that's why I've gotten better. Whereas I know other people who haven't had this level of consistency and their back injury has lasted longer. So I see the benefit in it. I know that even though it's boring and I hate it, that it'll pay off, and it's already paying off. I'm able to deadlift again. Yeah, you know what? For someone like me who's been lifting weights for a long time, 95 pounds is very light. I normally would warm up with 135, so that is very light, but at the end of the day, it's better than not being able to deadlift at all, because deadlifting here at 95 pounds has been pain-free. So that's the biggest thing that I've been working on lately, is just getting back to a point where I can do all the movements pain-free. When do I expect to be able to squat again? I'm hoping by December. I'm gonna go talk to my physician in the next couple of weeks to see if I get the clear, because things have been progressing nicely, but I'm just not gonna jump back into it too soon, because going through this again, it's not worth it. I don't regret it, and I've talked about this so much before that I don't regret the injury at all. I've learned so much about my body. I've learned so much about injury, but at the same time, that doesn't mean I want to rush into it, because I never want to go through this again. But at least I was able to connect with other people who have gone through it. At least I've been able to help other people so they can avoid going through it. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Slowly but surely, hopefully I'm back to a more of a power building program by, I'm guessing, probably not till maybe March next year. Having said that though, I have been training. I have been doing a more bodybuilding split for the last, it's been maybe like 3 months, which has been fun. I still love bodybuilding. For some of you who don't know this, I haven't actually dieted in 2 years now, and because of that I have been adding a significant amount of size. Even though I haven't been training as much as I'd like, I'm still focusing on progressing in the gym with the exercises that I am able to do, and because of that I have been able to put on a lot of muscle. Yes, I've put on some fat as well, but I am currently weighing in at 133 to 135 pounds, which is a lot for me. I'm a tiny person. I struggle to gain weight. Again, for those who don't know me that well, I grew up being no more than 95 pounds. I just couldn't put on weight at all. And then I discovered bodybuilding and I got into lifting and prioritizing my nutrition, and I'm finally at a more comfortable, healthy body weight. So people have been asking me, what's the next step then? Are you going to be cutting anytime soon? And I was considering implementing a mini cut in January, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore, just because I am seeing such progress in the gym. I want to continue prioritizing getting stronger, and I don't plan on doing a bodybuilding show for maybe another year or two. So because of that, I want to optimize the amount of muscle that I am putting on during this off season. And mini cuts do help with that. They do help with body recompositions, but it's just not something that I am prioritizing right now. I mean, I'm trying to promote more to people that you don't need to be dieting every single year like everybody else seems to promote and everybody else seems to do. You know, I think that, you know, taking these diet breaks and documenting them more is something that I really want to encourage a lot of people. So I don't think I'll implement a mini cut in January. I do think I will implement one sometime next year. I'm not too sure at what point yet. And when I do implement a mini cut, I will be documenting that for you guys so you can see how my body changes as my weight goes down and how that change in my body weight looks comparison to the last time I did a cut. I'm excited to see the differences of my body at 2 different weights. And then just my nutrition. I've been maintaining weight roughly around 2,500 to 2,700 calories. I'm more relaxed when it comes to tracking when I'm in an off season. That doesn't give me an excuse to eat whatever I want. I'm still making sure that I am within a range and prioritizing my protein intake. So my calories are roughly around 25 to 2,700 calories daily, consuming 140 grams of protein right now. I still need to track, otherwise I'm afraid that I will start to overeat and start to use it as an excuse to just eat all the food because I'm in a lean bulk phase, if you will, but it's still not an excuse to eat too much food. So I still want to make sure that I'm controlling that right now. I think that's it in regards to my fitness, you guys. Next year, I don't think I'll be competing in anything. No powerlifting, no bodybuilding. So a lot of exciting things are happening right now, and I don't know, I'm just excited to share it with you all. But my biggest priority when it comes to YouTube next year is to just provide more value to you guys for nutrition, training, maybe strength training, powerlifting, bodybuilding, stuff like that. So if you guys have any suggestions of stuff that you want to learn, just leave them in the comments down below, or you can send me an email at Krysten@thenattyhour.com, and I'd be happy to answer any questions for you guys. Having said that, I'm gonna try to do a weekly video here until 2019. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself because, like I said, we have a lot of things behind the scenes in the work for us to kind of just execute in 2019. So if it's not the rest of 2018, I promise in 2019 you guys will be getting a video every single week, and I'm so excited for that. So make sure you guys stay tuned, subscribe if you aren't already, like the video, and it's so nice chatting with you all. I will talk to you soon. See you in the next video.